Hey, Jason here, and I think I just muted. Do I unmute? Okay, I'm unmute. Hey, Jason here, and welcome to today's Money Mindset Study Session. And today is a Sunday, so I hope your week is starting out great. And I hope you're really enjoying these Money Mindset Study Sessions, and I hope you did yesterday's exercise. Today is going to be another quick video. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just give you an exercise to do. This is to help you start creating new brain cells around money. One of the things that we don't talk about, the way cellular division works, especially when it comes to the brain, is that it's dividing the cells of what you already have, meaning your current thought patterns are being divided into more brain cells. They're multiplying. This is how the paradigm stays in place. If that wasn't the case, our paradigm would actually change on an everyday basis. And it would be easy for us to make up our mind to do what we want to do. This is what creates procrastination and stops us from actually reaching the goals that we want to reach. This is because of survival mechanism. We are programmed, the brain is programmed to keep us in survival. And we have to understand we're no longer in survival. We need to get into thriving. And so what you actually want to start doing is creating new brain cells around what you want to accomplish. One of the best ways to do this is something that I used to do, and I still do it today, actually. I don't talk about it too much. It is by showing gratitude on things you cannot currently afford, by saying, I am grateful that I can afford this. I am grateful that I can afford this. This is a crazy brain hack. It works really well and it works really fast. One of the things that I used to do before I was able to live overseas, I was doing this while I was dealing with payday loans, punting stuff, had car title loans. I was using these exact mechanisms. I would go around, I would look at cars and houses and things that I couldn't afford at the time. And I'd be like, man, I'm grateful that I can afford this. After 6 months of when I first started doing this, I bought my first house. That is how crazy fast this works. And this is why everything around us utilizes this principle, but not in our favor, especially Western media or all media outlets. They're keeping you in a fearful state because they want you to keep dividing brain cells of fear, because it keeps you in a place of where you're not going to move. We all have heard about fight or flight, but there's a third F, which is freeze. Fight, flight, or freeze. Fear makes us freeze up. The more fear that we have, the more we actually do not get into action. You see this a lot during elections and campaigns, things of that nature. When you see elections come, usually there's a lot of heightened violence. There's a lot of things going on. And you see this not only just in the US, but you see it in majority parts of the world. I saw it when I was in Panama. I saw it when I was in Colombia. And what I noticed was the people do not actually move for change. Even though people may be complaining and stuff like that, then once the fear of violence and danger starts to increase, most people actually go back and say, you know what, well, ain't nothing going to change, so what does it matter? Maybe my kids will change things. Maybe things will get better by then. And the truth is, nothing is ever going to change. We still live in the same world today as the 1940s, 30s, 20s, and maybe 1800s. If you listen to some complaints and problems of those days, it's the same complaints and problems of now. Not getting paid enough money, not being able to spend time with your family, and not finding people who are really serious about relationships. It is the exact same problems. And so to start getting out of those problems, you want to start creating new brain cells. Now, because I'm only focused on financial literacy and financial freedom, you can actually do this for other areas of your life. And I really recommend you to try it. But not the exercise for today dealing with just financial freedom is going to be find 3 things that you cannot afford, 3 things that you want that you cannot afford. Look at them. Now you can Google it. You can look it up on the internet, look it up on YouTube, or you can physically go see it if you're able to. If you're not, just use the digital counterparts. This is the beauty of the brain, of the subconscious mind. I mean, the subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between something that is real or not real. Now, because visualization is very hard for most people, I recommend looking at it digitally or physically. And all you have to do is tell yourself, I am grateful that I can afford this. I am grateful that I can afford this. Do that for 3 things and keep that up for those 3 things for the rest of this week. That's saying do it for 7 days, 3 things, 7 days that you want. If you're not willing to put in the energy of saying that I am grateful that I can afford this for 3 items for 7 days in a row, you don't really want it. So that is the exercise for today. And this exercise is going to go until Saturday. Find 3 things that you cannot afford right now that you really want, and just tell yourself, I am grateful that I can afford this. Now, after day 7, let me know down in the comments how it worked out for you. Are you feeling different? Are you now starting to feel like that you can really obtain this item? Are you starting to see more of this item come your way? Let me know in the comments. And just remember this, I'm Jason, and success is simple once you know how. Oops.